Monday, fam! Yo, Khaled! CH2 Action News coming up in here in the chat on Rumble going, there will be a special guest this stream. I was like, oh, really? I said, it's you! It is me. But I'm the host. I'm not a guest. So what the hell? You're late, or am I off on my time zone again? I'm in Central Time. So it's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central. Hi, Troop. How goes it? How is everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the channel. I'm still kind of sick, so my voice isn't completely back yet. Sorry. Can't do anything about it. I'm trying to get this shit to go away. It's just not going away. Central Time is gross. No, it's not. Central Time is the best time zone. I hate all other time zones. Especially Eastern Time. I just came back from Central Time. Now I'm back on East. My bad. Oh, it's okay. I cannot get down with East Coast time. I can't. I don't know why. But anyway, well, hi, happy Monday. Welcome. Thanks for joining. My name is Megan, also known as MeggyMoo32. You can find me on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, not so much anymore. X, Instagram, TikTok, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. It's all MeggyMoo32 across the board, so you can follow me and sub there. Ha ha ha! What's up, friend? Anyone found Joe? He's been missing. I know. He has not been seen for 5 days. It's insane. The man addresses the country via Twitter to let us know that he's dropping out of the presidential race, and he still hasn't made a public appearance. It is coming back slightly. I'm still very sick. Well, not very sick. I say I'm on the mend. The voice is still not back yet, and it's driving me crazy. I hate it. Colin said, yo! Trooper said, I'm a mountain time zone guy. Got us to that when I lived in Colorado. Or is it, I know Arizona does not do daylight savings. Isn't there another state that doesn't do it? Is it New Mexico or is it Nevada? I can't remember. Zio, hi. Colin said, you're looking good today. Oh, thank you. You are so kind. I am not feeling good today. This stream may be very interesting, and let me tell you why. Because apparently there is a... Okay, so I ran into this problem earlier this year where there was an Adderall shortage. I have ADD, if you haven't noticed. And so we swapped my prescription to Vyvanse. And I was like, oh, I actually like Vyvanse. But because there was a shortage of Adderall, that's why we swapped it. And I would try to go get my prescription filled. And apparently there is now a nationwide shortage of Vyvanse. So I haven't taken any ADD medication today. Squirrel. Yeah, so I'm, as the kids say, raw dogging it. Do they still say that? you know, I'm just doing the best I can.
Shout out to all the parents.
Illinois or Indiana on the daylight saving, I think. I moved to Arizona just so I don't have to deal with daylight savings. I despise... Yeah, what is the point? I don't understand the point of it. Snort a line of Coke and Stud. You know, I did consider it. I don't have any. I don't have any. You got any? I'll drive to you. Make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe. Hit the follow button. Get with Hunter. Well, he likes to snort catnip and Parmesan cheese. I have Parmesan. And I guess I could like chisel in my wall and get some drywall, right? He likes that shake cheese. He likes the shake cheese for his drug of choice. I love daylight savings because then it will be nighttime at 5. And then we could do night drives to Chick-fil-A earlier. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. You know what I have been craving? And this is so random. Don't forget sheetrock. I have been craving a Butterfinger Blizzard from Dairy Queen lately. It's like my favorite little summer treat. I haven't had one in a very long time, but for some reason lately I've just been craving one, and there's no Dairy Queen by me anymore. I don't think. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. There used to be one across the street, but then it closed. Oh yeah. Yeah. The nearest Dairy Queen is 30 minutes away. What a bummer. I have a Culver's. I don't like Culver's. Do they have Blizzards? Do they give it to you upside down? Do they have the fun long spoon? There's nothing like there's nothing like a Blizzard from Dairy Queen. They give it to you upside down. And they have the fun long red spoon. You know? It just doesn't get any better than that. Let me look at Culver's menu. Just to appease everyone, because everyone's always like, Culver's. I'm like, bleh. Move tab to a new window. Let me present to you the Culver's menu. We can look at this together. Respect to Dairy Queen, but a long spoon doesn't make it taste better. Hey, Butterfinger Blizzards don't need any enhancements. They're so good. They're so good. And plus, you know, Chick-fil-A's milkshakes are awesome. I actually love just a plain ice cream cone from Chick-fil-A. So good. Okay, our menu. What are we looking at? Oh, it's custard. Bleh. I don't know about that. I don't want custard. I want ice cream. What? I could dig the Dairy Queen, but if you don't have one, oh, we also have a Freddy's frozen custard. That's always pretty busy. I mean, we have Sonic. We can get a Sonic Blast, but Sonic's ice cream is not very good. You know? But Chick-fil-A, I think they have like a cookies and cream milkshake. But I like is it a concrete mixer? Is that what I'm looking at? What kind I got? Can you make your own? Okay, but what kind? Yeah, Freddy's? Freddy's? Is that what it's called? Freddy's? Frozen custard? Maybe. Hold on, let me look. Because I know what a Freddy's is, but I don't know if that's by us. Hold on. Andy's frozen custard. That's what we have. I don't know if it's any good. But it doesn't tell you like what you can get in it. What all do they have? That's no fun. Oh wait, toppings. Here we go. Okay, so you can get bananas. Ah, Butterfinger! We can get Butterfinger. Holy shit. Would you look at that? 1,100 calories? Oh my god. Not going there. Jeez Louise. Let's see. What's Andy's frozen custard talking about? Full menu. Boot Creek. Boot Daddy Concrete. Ooh, Oreo, cream caramel, and hot fudge. Cookie dough, melted chocolate chip. Ooh, 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 ooh. Heath bar with creme caramel and almonds. I love Heath. I do love Heath. Jitterbug. Ooh. Custard blended with espresso, Heath bar, and almonds? Yes, please. Yum. Can you, like, make your own, though? Full list of toppings. That's what I want. Butterfinger! Let's go! Let's just see... Do they have the nutrition facts on here? Probably not. I really probably don't even want to know. Let's look at Dairy Queen's nutrition facts. Because that friggin... Oh wait, I just realized you can't even see the screen right now. Sorry. So you had a great time in my homeland, I take it. I did. It was very, very beautiful. What part are you from, Zio? Sorry, I just realized you guys couldn't see the whole thing. It was so rude of me not to realize. I'm so sorry. Also, I know I've talked about Sicily. I did not go to Sicily. I only went to Florence. Then we went to 1,100 calories. Good luck. I know! Like shit! Yeah, we went to Florence. Then we went to Bologna. And then we went to Lucca. And then we drove through Pisa. And then we went back to Florence. Because that's where we flew into and out of. Florence is beautiful. I thought Sicilians didn't consider themselves Italians. Uh-oh. We don't. I want to know their nutrition facts. Or do I? Oh, here we go. Nutritional information. So... just a frozen, just the vanilla is 200 calories. Let's look at Dairy Queen Blizzard's nutrition facts. If you had gelato in Italy, this stuff tastes like garbage. Ooh, good point, because I had gelato like every night. I literally did. Oh, this frickin' light is not fixed, Kev. It's doing it again. Okay, hang on. Let me turn on the other one. Hold please. Share stream. Okay. Cheers stream. Yeah. Okay. So real talk before we get into the nutrition facts of Dairy Queen. See, ADD. Yay! Thank you, Zio. Okay, so the gelatos. So I had one that tasted like a it wasn't blueberry, it was like a berry crumble cheesecake gelato. Oh my god, it was so good. And then I had, well, no, I was gonna use the ones I've been using because they've been working. And then Kevin was like, I think I fixed the big one, and it didn't work, but it's okay. We'll get it fixed. Then I had one that was kind of similar, like a cookies and cream. I had so many different ones. I tried not to fruity de bisbaschi. Maybe. Let me look. Fruity di Baschi gelato. No, it had like a, it was like a berry cheesecake crumble gelato. I don't remember the name of it, but oh my god, it was so good. So then I had several ones. Then I had one that tasted like dulce de leche, and then I had one the last night we went to this, we searched best gelato in Florence, and I got a scoop of like a hazelnut chocolate and a scoop of, no, it was a stracciatella. I didn't really like that one. And a scoop of cinnamon. Oh my gosh. It was so good. Hands down the best gelato ever. It was so good. Well, okay. Stracciatella was good. It just reminded me of chocolate chip ice cream, and I don't like chocolate chip ice cream. I did get a waffle cone. I did. I love cones. It's a little extra treat. You can get it in a brioche bun? Say what? Okay, so you might know about this. So we went to this like truck stop place where we just had all this meat, and it was, you know, like meat from Croatia, it was meat from all over the world, and they would just bring it out on these like it looked like buckets, but they were like mini coal grills. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, it was so good. Like, I just kept eating all the meat. I was like, this is so good. I was getting the meat sweats. Okay, back to Dairy Queen. Talking about Italian food, and I'm like, Dairy Queen. You must be the only woman on the planet that doesn't like chocolate chip ice cream. No horse meat. No. I know that's a thing there, but absolutely not. I will not partake. No. Horses are meant to be taken care of, not eaten. They don't have a Buc-ee's. This is like, it wasn't like a truck stop. Like, I don't even know if there was gas anywhere. It was just a restaurant. It was so good. No, I don't. Okay, here's why I don't like chocolate chip ice cream. I like chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, and I don't like chocolate chip ice cream because, I don't know, something about just vanilla ice cream with like chocolate, hard frozen chocolate chunks in it. Just doesn't sound appealing to me. If I'm gonna have chocolate chip ice cream, I want mint chocolate chip ice cream. I just don't want like regular vanilla. That's so boring. I can make that at home. You know? The stops are off the highway. It's like a rest stop. But instead of resting, you just eat. You just eat all the food. Okay. So we need to get down to the Butterfinger Blizzard. Okay, so a mini Butterfinger Blizzard is only 350 calories. That's not bad. As small as 590. It's a little over my budget, but that's fine. Pistachio is good. Hazelnut is very good too. I think I did have like a bite of hazelnut. It was good. Okay. Well, now that we've talked about all the treats and stuff, and I'm hungry again. I do have popcorn, don't worry. Let's talk about the fact that the President of the United States has decided to address the country via Twitter to let us know that he is no longer in the race. I mean, are we surprised? No. But is it surprising? A little bit. We haven't seen him in like 5 days. Where did he go? Where did he go? Joe Biden. Ding, 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 ding. Why bother looking at nutritional stats for ice cream? It's all bad. You are right. You're 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 right. Wait.
Shut up.
He's so out of it, he couldn't give a recorded statement from the Oval Office. I know. That's what's so crazy to me is that, like, is he that far gone that he has addressed, and there is now some speculation and conspiracy around the letter itself not being written by him or signed by him. Because they've like compared signatures from earlier in his presidency to the one that was released the other day, and they don't match. Is that surprising? No, because he has handlers. Joe Biden is not running the country. Let's just get that out of the way. His handlers and his administration is running the country, not himself. But if he's that out of it and he's that far gone, resign. But here's my thought about this is that they don't want him to resign because then that leaves Kamala in office, and what does that do? That gives us a taste of her, of what a presidency under her would look like in, like, you know, 5 months, whatever, 4 months, right? 6-ish months. They don't want that. They don't want to do that. So where are the Republicans in the House? Why aren't they voting to... What is it, the 12th Amendment? Where they can vote him out? Excuse me. I was surprised they were able to put enough pressure on Jill to get her to stand aside. She probably was throwing a fit. You think she was throwing a fit? 25th Amendment. Okay. Where are the House Republicans throwing out the 25th Amendment? Right? Where are they being like, Joe, step aside. Let Kamala lead for the next 6 months so they can get a taste of what a presidency under her would look like. You won't do that, though. I won't. That's so stupid. And then, it's the cabinet that would enact that. Okay. Thank you for educating me. See, this is why I don't really talk about this stuff, because I'm not really that smart. Not really that smart when it comes to this stuff. I have opinions, and I do keep up with the news, but like I'm not educated or well versed in like a lot of it. Did you see the backlash? Yeah, that's actually what I was literally about to say, was the Secret Service director was just getting owned in the hearing. What was driving me nuts was these Democrats being like, wow, the security measures were abysmal at the Trump rally, and this is just a catastrophe as far as security measures and Secret Service goes. I do want to address the issue on that is much bigger than this, that Republicans seem to be overlooking, and that is the AR-15 weapon of choice for mass shootings. The weapon of mass destruction. It is frustrating when they can't just answer. They can't just answer with a simple yes or no. It's very frustrating when they just can't answer with a simple yes or no. It is. They're like, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking for a yes or a no. They can't do it. They can't do it because they feel like they have the need to, you know, give context or elaborate more on their opinion, or if they fear that if they just answer with a yes or a no, it's going to leave out like details. Well, no, if you just answer yes or no, they're probably going to ask you a follow-up question that will allow you to go into more details based on your answer. Problem for Kamala is picking a VP running mate. Anyone who isn't a drooling retard will look exactly as she is, a complete incompetent airhead. Everyone's speculating it's going to be Big Mike. You dare me to talk like that the whole stream? Oh my gosh. Not good for the bottom of the ticket to outshine the top. I'm honestly shocked that they're running with her. It's almost as if they know they're going to lose, which they are. They know they're going to lose, so they're just going to like get her out of the way. Just like, okay, well, move along. We'll get you out of the way, get you out of her hair, and then bye. Discard of you after. That's the way I see it. Because like, okay, let be for real. Like, what has she done as vice president? Nothing. They may not run with her. They can do what they want at the convention. Yeah. Here's what a lot of these incompetent idiots that like never Trumpers or people that just are just vote Democrat, vote blue regardless. They don't understand what the Democratic Party has just done. They literally stripped your right as an American to vote for which candidate you would prefer to vote for in the presidential race. They waited too long on purpose so that they could handpick their little puppet to go on the ballot. They took that away from you. But you're too stupid to see that. You're literally too stupid to see that. Oh, but it's a fight for democracy, isn't it? What's more democracy? It's more democratic in a democracy than getting that is a democracy. Getting to vote and choose. I'm getting amped up. Is getting to choose. That's the whole point. They robbed you of that. But you're too stupid and self-absorbed to realize that. Which is ironic. They're only thinking about themselves. Anyway, there's nothing democratic about the Democratic Party. You are right. Nailed it.
That's all.
Yes, also hit the thumbs up. Do what Zia says. Hit the thumbs up. So, yeah, there's no telling what the F is gonna go down here. Well, it's crap. Let's see what's going on the Twitter sphere. How many people got watching on Rumble? We got 5 on Rumble. Hey, we got a lot of people on Twitter tonight. What's up, Twitter? What it do, Twitter? What it do, Twitter boos? Holla at your girl. Hang on 1 second, guys. All right. Okay, so we've got Raptor Jesus in the house. Wrong one. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't know what's going to go down, but at least my mileage is done. Good on you. Good on you on a Monday. Okay. Oh, is Tim Pool grifting again? Dave Lane, now Kamala sure has shot a lot of commercials in different clothes and hair lengths in the last 24 hours. That's funny. Another. Biden returns to White House amid COVID recovery. Korean gene pair. Right, President Biden completed his 10th dose of Paxlovid this morning. His symptoms have almost resolved completely. His pulse, blood pressure, respiratory rate, and temperature remain absolutely normal. His oxygen saturation continues to be excellent on room air. His lungs remain clear. The president continues to perform all of his presidential duties. I will continue to keep your office updated with any changes in his condition or treatment plan. Cool. Has Lives of TikTok posted more? Too bad he missed idiots. No. I don't think so. I haven't seen any. I can look though. Oh my god. What? They're losing control over the minds of other people's children and they can't handle it. This raging, screeching lunatic is in charge of one of the largest teachers union in America. Oh, I gotta see this. We gotta see this.
Let them record that we the people, united, mobilized, and voted down this existential threat to democracy and freedom, that we continued the march for progress, that we laid the foundation for a better future, and that we sought to create a more perfect union. Progress is possible. Keep marching.
Why is she jumping up and down? Hey, Tim Cass was discussing Tyson and the stream got blacked out. This is bullshit. If Mrbeast is behind all this, this is bullshit. So we'll move to Rumble in about, I don't know, 20-ish minutes, and we'll talk all about it. But if you don't know about this, they're trying to scrub this from the internet, and it is bullshit. If Dr. Disrespect is going to get dragged through the mud, back and forth, and then some, for allegedly sexting with a minor, and this fucking sick pedo gets away with what he's probably gonna get away with, nope. Bring the doc back. Bring the doc back. Because they're wiping everything from the internet. They're deleting comments. They're wiping posts that have to do with it. It's an admission of guilt. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. When will creators start to talk about resisting YouTube censorship? They won't. Oh my god, this cough is so annoying. They won't, because YouTube is where the money is. And Tim Pool is the guiltiest of them all. Like, dude is smart. Do you know what he's doing as far as like marketing his own show? Oh no, but he's the worst of them all. He abides by the rules so bad, and it's so annoying. Like, just go to Rumble, bro. Because it won't matter. I mean, we could. Like, like all the conservative commentators that draw a lot of viewership to YouTube, they could do it. But honestly, it would have to take every single one and every single viewer to go on strike. I mean, if it was millions upon, it would take millions and millions of people to make a dent on YouTube. I mean, it is a machine. Interviewed Kris on my channel 3 years ago when I was 16 years old. I'm also having Kris server OG if you have questions new. Well, apparently people that are talking about it, their streams are getting cut off. Pretty crazy. But hey, thanks for chiming in. Joining the stream. Yeah. See, apparently people are their streams are getting pulled. Sure, Tim Pool didn't pull a stream. He does do that. Yeah, he does do that. He probably got like, someone probably said something they weren't supposed to that went against community guidelines, and he was like, oh, we're gonna pull the stream. That's what I mean. Here's my thing about YouTube, is that where the headquarters is based, that's the laws that you should abide by. So if YouTube is based in the United States, you go off of the United States law. What do we have? Free speech. What do we want? Free speech. What do we want it now? Most of the moderators and censors are probably pervs. Of course they are. Of course they are. You know, they censor stuff that's like things that are educational to people that are opposing these ideologies. And then they'll highlight things in the kids section that is completely inappropriate. Tim Pool does play the game, but he's never portrayed himself as conservative. What is bad is those who say they're conservative and don't push back on YouTube's rules. Enforce Section 230. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Tim Pool hasn't come out as conservative, but he sure does grift on conservatism. He sure does like to use the conservative community for views. If you catch my drift. He makes some really good points. Like, I'm not bagging on Tim Pool or anything, but like, you know, he says one thing and then he does the other. Like, he says he's for free speech, but then Mrbeast always looked off to me. Too much estrogen. He does kind of have a weird face. I can see the point on Tim Pool, but he serves a purpose. Like I said, I think he's smart. I think he can hold his own. Sometimes I think he does contradict himself a little bit. But I think in the balance of it all, him being moderate is good. Because he can speak to all kinds of people. Which is good. We need that. We need more of that. Yeah, no. Like true libertarians. I feel like he speaks to that crowd. The ones that we could, the Bernie supporters that we can convert. He's good for those. You know. You know what I mean? So many random likes. Follow principles, don't follow people. Exactly. I concur. Sorry if you are new to my channel. I am coming off of a sinus infection, so that's why I keep coughing so much. So my apologies. Mrs. Trooper got her eye open when she saw the YouTube Kids video during Depravity Pride Month. Oh. Oh, Mrs. Trooper, I'm so sorry. Was she like, my eyes! My eyes! Oh my gosh. Did you pull a Phoebe? Like, my eyes! My eyes! So before we move to Rumble, what do we think? That was Biden's excuse. Biden has an excuse for everything. COVID. Being old. I mean, the poor guy. He pulled out of the race on ice cream day. Such a travesty. She has to. I said my eyes. It was an I told you so moment. Oh, you've been telling her and she wasn't listening? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yeah, so what do we think? Predictions. I think Big Mike's gonna be the running mate. Or I don't think they're gonna put Newsom on the ticket. Oh. I saw some of them, but I didn't see all of them. Which ones? I wonder if there's any clips. It won't be 2 females, even if it's pretend female like Mike. Obama doesn't like Harris. No, he doesn't. Ooh, who was it? Who? Oh, it was Mace, Nancy Mace. Yeah, I'll play it here.
And the reckless policies make it work.
I have to say, Director, we're pretty close to the halfway point during this. You answered more questions with an ABC reporter than you have with members of Congress. We have a lot more questions. The American people are demanding that we get answers to those questions, and that's what the purpose of this hearing is today. So I'm sure a lot of the questions that have already been asked are going to be asked again, and hopefully we can get some answers to those questions. I strongly implore you to answer those questions. You're here with a subpoena, and we expect you to answer the questions. Chair now recognizes Ms. Mace from South Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Cheadle, the American people are watching, and they're wondering if there are any questions you can answer honestly today. So, Director Cheadle, I have a series of questions very specific.
So Troop said, I don't know what the hell the Dems will do. This wasn't planned. They are in disarray, and this is uncharted territory. It's reckless. Reckless. They're in full-blown panic mode right now. And Lisa McCain. Okay.
Specific questions. I want very specific answers. Most of my questions are going to demand a yes or no answer. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, my first question. Both sides of the aisle today have asked for your resignation. Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Stupid idiot.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question. Yes or no?
I have admitted this is a terrible.
This is a yes,
Yes
or no
or
series
no?
of questions. Was this a colossal failure? Yes or no?
Yes.
Was this tragedy preventable? Yes or no?
Yes.
Has the Secret Service been transparent with this committee?
Yes.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent? Yes or no?
I have always been eager
Yes
to
or no?
come
You didn't
and
want to
talk
answer
to
the question.
committee.
We had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today. That is not transparent, by the way. You stated earlier, Secret Service is not political. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post several hours before you sent it to this committee as being political? Yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask unanimous consent to enter into the record articles by Punchbowl News, Political Playbook, Washington Post, all done at 5:24 a.m., 6:12 a.m., 6:34 a.m., a solid 3 to 4 hours before this committee got your statement.
Without objection to ordered.
Okay. Is the Secret Service fully cooperating with our committee?
Yes.
Okay, you say you're fully cooperating with this committee. On July 15th, this committee sent you a list of demands of information that we wanted. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of shit today. You're just being completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman,
Completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman, I want to.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
We have to
continue.
maintain decorum in this committee,
Any-
no matter how
Have you provided
upset we
any
get.
and all memos to this committee that we've asked you on July 15th? Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on
That is
Listen, you big fucking, I hate this word, pussy. Listen here. The former president was almost assassinated. It is not time to go, oh, we just need to maintain decorum. Fuck off!
A no. You are being dishonest or lying. Like you're being dishonest here with this committee. These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging and talking around it in generalities. And we had to subpoena you to be here, and you won't even answer the questions. We have asked you repeatedly to answer our questions. This isn't hard. These are not hard questions.
Jim said, oh, she has no idea how her statement got out. I'm not surprised because she also has no idea how the shooter got on that roof. Pussy is not that bad. See you next Tuesday. Yes. Yeah. I hate the C word.
Have you provided us all communications from the Secret Service related to that day and that rally? Have you provided this committee? We've asked for this information on July 15th. Have you provided any of this information that this committee has asked of the Secret Service? Any of it?
I'll have to get back to you.
Have you even read this letter that we sent you? Did you even read this?
Yes.
Okay. And you have said you don't know, you have no idea. The answer is no. We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. So was this attempted assassination of Donald Trump a failure of training or execution or both?
I think that those are answers that we need to
Training,
examine.
execution, or both? Which one?
I think those are answers.
All right. How many Secret Service personnel have lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
At this time, none.
Why?
How many Secret Service personnel have been required to take a refresher course on how not to let people shoot Donald Trump?
Our personnel are currently operational. We are examining the facts of this investigation, and we will
No, you're
make the
not.
changes necessary.
What time did law enforcement become aware that there was an individual on the roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump?
I am still verifying timelines.
Of course, 9 days in, you have no answers. How many minutes went by between the time law enforcement saw and took photos of crooks and the shooting? How many minutes?
I am still verifying timelines.
57 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. Before I recognize Ms. Stansberry, I believe I want to recognize.
Wow. Nancy Mace might be a grifter, but I'll give her moments like this. At the minimum, this is criminal negligence. At the minimum. What pisses me off is that they can't be held in contempt, or held for perjury when they lie in these hearings. All right, so do Marjorie Taylor Greene next. This is
Knock, knock.
7 minutes long.
Hi there. I'd love to show
Hi
you what a
there.
K-12
Well, I
powered
don't
school
care.
is.
Chair now recognizes Ms. Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
look,
Ms.
she
Cheeto, I'd like
knows.
to remind you that
She
you're under
knows.
oath. The site team has a senior supervisor, an advanced team, a protective intelligence team, a counter sniper element, and detail. Who was the agent in charge? How long has she been the agent in charge? And what is her Secret Service background?
So I'm not going to provide a name of
Why not? You're here to answer our
this
questions.
forum. I'm not going to provide names of.
You stated in your testimony, you said, I am here today to answer your questions.
That is correct.
Answer the question.
I'm not going to provide names of our personnel. To
Why
this
not?
committee today?
The American people are demanding these answers from you today, Ms. Cheadle.
I will do the best to provide you accurate information based on the facts that I have at this time.
You're not answering our questions.
I'm very interested to see. That's not Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm interested to see or hear Dan Bongino's assessment of this tomorrow.
The advance element coordinates with other intel or law enforcement partners, identifies threats and weaknesses at the sites and movements. We'd like a copy of the advance report. Have you brought it here with you today?
We will comply with the request for the documentation that has been requested.
When will that be, Ms. Cheadle? Because you should have brought it today.
I am certain that our personnel are working on obtaining all of that
I'm certain.
document.
I don't
You are
believe
not.
you, and neither do the people watching this hearing. You're not doing well, as Mr. Moskowitz informed you. You've been sitting here for over 3 hours, and I have you know the entire country is demanding you resign and demanding that you be fired if you do not resign. Things are not going well for you. You need to answer the questions. Was there a protective intelligence team, and what technical resources were utilized for that event, specifically drone or helicopter?
I mean, why has she not resigned? I mean, like congressperson after congressperson has been like, the entire country is demanding that you resign or be fired. Pick one. Pick one. You can resign or you can be fired. She's not going to get fired, and she knows that, and that's why she hasn't resigned, which is fucking bullshit. I don't think I'd trust Cheadle as a meter maid. I definitely wouldn't.
Helicopter assets.
There were a number of technical assets that were deployed for that event, and there was a protective intelligence team that was assigned to that event.
Why was Crooks able to fly a drone over the entire area the day of the rally and the day of his assassination attempt?
To my knowledge, he did not fly the drone over the entire area.
How did he fly a drone over the area, period? Any part of the area?
Again, I would have to go back and check the timeline of when that took place and when the event.
Why did
Listen, it's been 9 fucking days. How do you not have this information memorized? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Literally, what have you been doing? Clearly nothing. You haven't been doing anything. She thinks she could stonewall and it'll blow over. Absolutely not. She's like Slick Willy. She's not being fired or resigning because the establishment is closing ranks. Exactly. Yeah. She's not going to get fired, and she won't resign because she knows she won't get fired. She wants that tenure. She wants that tenure. She wants that retirement package.
didn't you bring the timeline with you today to answer our questions?
I don't have all of the answers on the timelines based on the criminal investigation.
Were you not prepared today
No.
to answer our questions?
I am prepared to answer the questions based on the information and wanted to be able to provide.
Do you have a timeline at all from any of the day?
I have a timeline that does not have specifics.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
That is absolutely unacceptable. That means you are a failure at your job.
Yeah.
Let's talk about things that are prohibited in Trump rallies. And I've been to a lot of Trump rallies. Backpacks and bags. Bicycles.
Wait, I want to see everyone laughing.
Firearms are a failure at your job.
Timeline that does not have specifics.
That's shocking. That is absolutely unacceptable. That means you are a failure at your job.
The fact that everyone
Let's
just
talk about
laughed.
things that are prohibited in Trump rallies. And I've been to a lot of Trump rallies. Backpacks and bags. Bicycles. Firearms. Any type of weapon or any other item determined to be a potential safety hazard, like a rangefinder would be one. At 5:10, Crooks is first observed by one of the snipers, AGR Sniper 1, at the building. 5:10, President Trump was shot in the face at 6:11 p.m. 5:28, AGR Sniper 1 takes a picture of a bicycle and 2 bags. Those belong to Crooks.
Oh.
5:32, AGR Sniper 1 spots Crooks looking at his phone and using a
Then she
rangefinder.
has the timeline.
5:55, Butler ESU Command confirms receipt of photos and states they have been relayed on. 6:05 p.m., AGR Sniper 1 later communicates that Crooks is seen moving northeast in direction of Sheets and that Crooks has a backpack. 2 minutes before the shooting, while President Trump has been allowed to take the stage, people see Crooks laying on his stomach in a sniper position on the roof, and they're yelling he has a gun, and they are trying to alert law enforcement and Secret Service. Why was Crooks not shot by the snipers? Why was he allowed to be there?
As soon as the individual was identified as a threat, they were...
No. What do you consider to be a threat? A man with a gun laying in a sniper position, a man that had a backpack, a man that had a bicycle, a man that had a rangefinder. At what point is he determined a threat?
An individual with a backpack is not a threat.
What?
An individual with a rangefinder is not a threat.
What about a man laying on a building that has direct line of sight of President Trump with a gun that people are screaming and pointing out? Is that a threat, Ms. Cheadle?
Once that individual was identified, they were neutralized.
No, they were neutralized.
After they
Crooks
shot.
was neutralized after he shot President Trump in the face, Ms. Cheadle. Is he only a threat once he fires the weapon?
As soon as the counter sniper identified that individual, they were able to neutralize them.
How were people in the crowd? Okay, then let's just take it this way. People under your command did not consider him to be a threat, yet people in the crowd knew he had a gun and considered him to be a threat. That means that you are a complete failure as the director of the Secret Service, that people under your command don't perceive a man laying on a roof with direct line to the president with a gun. They don't perceive that to be a threat, yet the people in the crowd do. How is that possible?
Yep.
That's the last question, but please answer the question, Ms. Director.
I'm not certain at this time how the information from the people in the crowd was relayed to any law enforcement personnel.
No, you knew
Directly
that
to
everyone
them.
knew. The people there knew that there was a danger. They knew there was a threat to President Trump, and it was allowed to happen. Was there a stand-down order, Ms. Cheadle? Was there a conspiracy to kill President Trump?
Absolutely not.
Then how did this happen? And why are you still sitting here not turning in your letter of resignation?
Last question. Please answer, and then I'll recognize Ms. Presley. Please answer the question.
That is what we are investigating to determine.
We're waiting for your letter. We are waiting for your letter of resignation, and you really need to consider doing that before you leave today.
Chair, now recognize Ms. Presley from Massachusetts.
Bitch better have my money. Bitch better resign. Oh my God. When you have the room laughing at your incompetence, she knows exactly what she's doing. This idiot knows what she's doing. She's not answering these questions on purpose because she knows that she doesn't have to. She's protected. It's such a shame. It's disgusting. She's not answering because she doesn't have to. Well, guys, I'm going to move strictly over to Rumble and Twitter. YouTube is going to piss off. So we can talk about this Mrbeast situation. So if you are not on Rumble or X, Twitter, whatever, head over there now. She still suffered humiliation today, as she should. She should suffer. She needs to suffer that every day until she gets fired or resigns. They should put her through that every day from here moving forward. I'll pay a little extra in taxes for that. But anyway. Yes. Well, you can head over to X if you're on Twitter and continue to watch. Yeah, you really need to. Bye. Thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Subscribe. As I'm wearing my Charlotte Dover shirt. Yeah, please subscribe. Please. Okay, let me end the YouTube stream real quick. Like. And then we'll be exclusively on Rumble and Twitter. How do I go to the studio? I'm sub to you. You must have said something impressive in the past. Well, thank you. And I'm so glad that you are already subbed. Oh gosh. Well, it's owned by Elon Musk now. And you could say things a lot more freely. So try again. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, you dust yourself off, try again. Dust yourself off, try again. Okay, I always forget how to get to the damn... There we go. End stream.